Ibaka in this one.
No, it didn't take long for...
Outside, Martin. Back to Rubio. Rubio gets a screen from Pekovic. Rubio misses.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
And Steve and Clark, what do you make of his comments to the media after their last game?
You know, playing... preseason's pretty simple, pretty easy. All of a sudden, the regular season starts and everybody's going, as you said, 100% faster.
Well, for Kevin Love, guys, last season, in my mind, the most trying of his career. I mean, he broke his hand going into the season, came back, and then broke it again.
They take those out of the regimen. Oh, man. Come on.
That's right. Right side, Durant. Back to Walker.
Watch outside.
Collison with the screen for Walker. Collison. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Collison's got his second bucket of the night.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the in Minneapolis. 20 and 21 at home, not great, but considering the injuries, a pretty solid home record.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I caught up with Coach Rick Adelman. He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for the Thunder. And back to Minnesota, they were a sneaky pick to get into the playoffs at the beginning of last year, but so much can change in the course of the season, Steve, namely injuries for the Timberwolves.
No doubt. You know, Kevin Love going down, I mean, that hurt them. Ricky Rubio in and out of the lineup. But there's no question when you look at the roster, some of the moves they made in the offseason, it's a pretty talented team.
You know, it wasn't that the Thunder were beating teams last season. Everybody expected that.
Field kick start. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And for the Thunder, they were blowing out teams on a regular basis, as you said, Clark, and ended plus 9.2 as the scoring differential in their games. Steve easily the highest mark. The Thunder with the lead. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And I'll tell you what, even though they looked like the better team a year ago, they only managed a split of the season series.
That's a two-pointer from Walker, and he hits the jump shot. Walker's got his first points in this game back to even. Walton's got 10 points in the game. Clark, if you don't make the playoffs and a team you handled all right does, I mean, that gives you a little confidence that you can be among those 8 seeds next time around.
Kevin, I think it should give you some confidence. I'm sure both teams have that as their goal, getting to the playoffs, and they've shown us some great games in the past when they've met up. This should be a lot of fun. You know, the Wolves were missing 2 major building blocks.
Shved, Thunder with the rebound. Outside, Walker. Tries from 10. That's good. Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go. Really got the chance that they once seemed to have.
Now, Love's injury, I think, just devastated this team. And Rubio, of course, coming off that ACL, he eventually made it back. But those are the key guys. I mean, Rubio and Love have to be the foundation of this club. They added a lot of three-point shooting in the offseason. So this should be a pretty well-rounded team. But it's up to the stars, Kevin.
From outside the arc, and that one's good.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Walker gets a screen from Ibaka, and it's Walker penetrating. The fadeaway. Another shot. Perkins with the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 3. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Walker, he's coming off a 10-point game against Utah.
And what stood out to me in particular was his gorgeous playmaking out there. He was finding his teammates in great positions to score. Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Maria. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Jeremy Lamb. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Magic.
I thought overall, Kevin, it was mostly
The biggest surprises of the 2011-12 season, Pekovic. I mean, he continued to show that he's a fantastic option at the center spot with another solid season. I mean, he's a big physical presence, can finish inside, aggressive on defense and on the board, and doesn't have a bad face-up.
Back to Love. Pass to Rubio. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 5 on the clock. Martin with the bucket. Going back to Pekovic, or Peck as you call him, Steve, as his teammates call him too. Another productive season. He did struggle with some injuries. Just about 20 games, but he is a man.
right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Speedy in the last matchup against...
Ahmed is out there with Derek Williams. Then there's Buddington. Then it's Alexei Shved. And it's Johnson in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Ibaka City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Fisher dishes to Walker. Puts the lead pass in front of him. For the lead, Durant. Here's Ibaka. Chance there to take the... He's got 8 points. You know, another note on the Thunder and the road dominance. You're always going to have to be fantastic on the road if you want to win in the West. And the Thunder, Steve, clearly the best in the West on the road.
Yeah, 26 wins for them, 2 more than the next few teams in the conference. And the only team that had more road wins than them on the year in the NBA was the Heat. So just a terrific season for the Thunder, both at home and on the road. Of course, kind of got derailed.
Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Fisher with the ball. Williams picks him up. And the basket by Jackson. Porter.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Passes it to Walker. Outside Jackson. Back to Walker. Six on the shot clock. So the whistle blows on the shot from 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
It's his first trip to the line. And the Thunder going with the whole new group out there. And he sinks the second.
They should be in front.
Yeah, he reminds me a little bit of Marc Gasol in that regard. He can use that strength to power you down low, but he's also got some skill as well.
You know, that's an interesting comparison. I love how he always battles, Steve. A terrific offensive rebounder. Gets a lot of stickbacks. Very tenacious.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it.
Outside. Love goes in. Shot from 6. That misses off the backboard. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Second chance shot. Money!
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Rubio dishes to Pekovic, and stolen by Perkins. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Yes!
And every point they get now puts them 1 step closer to the W.
They conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan saying see you next time.